going to be talking about neurocristopathies. This is about neural crest cells. And neural crest cells are on the anterior surface of neural tube before it's kind of all closed up. So if you remember, this is the cross section of the neural tube. These neural crest cells are kind of right here. And when neural crest cells, their job is to make things. They are early on in the development of a human, and if neural crest cells do not reach a certain area, they cannot produce the production of anything in that area. So we're going to talk about something called Hirschsprung disease. This is what happens when the neural crest cells, they don't create the full GI tract. So when this happens, they get a distended abdomen. And you can kind of remember the idea of this because when you have Hershey's, you look sprung. So you're going to have a big belly if you're having Hershey's. And so Hirschsprung disease is with neural crest cells, distended abdomen, which can also cause a lot of bowel problems and so on. Let's talk about another neurocristopathy called neurofibromatosis. This happens when, so neural crest cells are actually tumor suppressants, and so if something goes wrong there with your neural crest cells, you'll grow little tumors everywhere. So you can see them superficially on your body. You'll have a ton of little tiny tumors that just grow everywhere. Also what's called Charcot-Marie tooth. This happens when the neural crest cells don't form myelin sheaths below the knees, and this can cause no dorsiflexion. They'll have steppage to compensate for that. So it's a gait pattern, if you didn't know that. And then it also can even affect your arms and hands. And then lastly, we'll talk about something called Waardenburg. So that is when the neural crest cells don't make it to any certain area, and then it can cause lack of pigmentation, sometimes a unibrow, sometimes bright blue eyes. The neural crest cells also have to do with pigmentation and whatnot. It can cause white streaks in the hair, and your ears can even be positioned really low. And I'm just going to put in big letters, etc., because a lot can happen with Waardenburg. Just anything that goes wrong with the neural crest cells basically will cause that.